हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज का हमारा टॉपिक है डिबाय अप्रोक्सीमेशन. In our previous lecture, we had discussed about Debye model and we had evaluated the possible number of vibrational mode for the perfect continuum. So, if the interatomic distance is smaller as compared to the wavelength of elastic waves, then the crystal can be regarded as a continuum. So in Debye model of lattice specific heat, it was assumed that a solid behaves like an isotropic continuum. And as we had considered in Einstein theory of lattice specific heat, that atoms are independent of each other and they are considered as a independent single harmonic oscillation. And we had evaluated the motion of a single atom, and then from that we had evaluated evaluated the motion of n atoms which are present inside crystal. But now in Debye model, it was considered that the atoms in a lattice are coupled together and their vibrations are not independent of each other. So atoms in a crystal are harmonic oscillators but incapable of vibrating independently of one another. So here the vibration of the crystal is taken as whole rather than the vibrational motion of single atom. So here it was assumed that the medium for elastic waves is non-dispersive medium, and the total number of vibrational modes which are limited to 3n. Let's recall the previous results that we had evaluated the possible number of vibrational mode, which was equal to z nu d nu, means these are the number of vibrational mode lying in frequency nu to nu plus d mu, and this was equals to 4 pi v 2 over में velocity for transverse wave plus 1 over में velocity for longitudinal wave. So the possible number of vibrational modes were varying as the square of frequency, and these values can be from 0 to infinity. But further in Debye approximation, it was taken that there are a finite number of atoms, which are so that's why there will be limiting number of vibrational modes are possible. And if there are n number of atoms, so according to three dimension, the total number of possible modes which are possible, it will be equal to 3n. And this also put a limitation to the maximum frequency that could have that could be possible. So if we had drawn the graph for this with respect to frequency, that there will be z mu, and if we consider it as 0 to infinity, then this graph varies as the proportional of mu square. But if we consider that the total number of vibrational modes are limited to 3n, so this also put an limitation to the highest frequency which is propagating through the crystal, and this highest frequency is called the Debye frequency. Debye frequency, and this Debye frequency is same for both transverse wave and for longitudinal wave. Clear? So in today's lecture we will discuss about this Debye approximation, and we'll consider that there is a limit on the upper means on the highest frequency, and also the total number of vibrational modes will not vary from 0 to infinity, rather they are limited to 3n. Here, so from starting from here, for the total number of vibrational modes with frequencies ranging from now 0 to this not going to infinity, it would be the maximum frequency which was defined by mu d. So we can write this as z nu d nu, which varies from 0 to maximum frequency, will be equal to 3n. Yeah. So let mark this as equation 1, and in our previous video we had evaluated this z mu d mu, that indicates the possible number of vibrational mode in frequency range mu to mu plus d mu. Now if we substitute this value to this equation, then we will get this will be 4 pi v 2 over में velocity for transverse plus velocity for longitudinal into mu square d mu varies from 0 to Debye frequency. This will be equal to 3n. Yeah. Now if we take these terms outside from integration, t cube plus 1 over में vl cube, and do the integration for mu square. This will be 0 to mu d mu square d mu is equals to 3n. Okay. Now the 4 pi v 2 over में plus l cube will be mu, integration of this will be x square integration dx is x cube over में 3. So if we put upper limit and lower limit, then it will become mu cube d over में 3 is equals to 3n. Yeah. So let mark this equation as equation 2. Now from here we can determine the highest frequency, means Debye frequency. This Debye frequency will be equal to mu d cube. If we take these terms to the right hand side, then this equation will become 9n over में 4 pi v, and this will be 2 over में velocity for transverse plus में velocity for longitudinal. Clear? So from this equation we can determine the highest Debye frequency. Clear? So if we for example, if we take here the velocity of sound, which is of the order of, here if we know about the velocities and this number of atoms per unit volume, then we can determine the highest frequency. So if we take an example, that if we take the velocity of sound, which is equal to 10 raised to power 3 meter per second, and n over में v approximately equal to 10 raised to power 28 meter per cube, then in that case this Debye frequency will approximately equal to 10 raised to power 13 second inverse. Yeah. So from this frequency, if we determine the wavelength, then this wavelength will be of order of 1 angstrom. Clear? If we determine further wavelength from this frequency, then this will be approximately equal to 1 angstrom, which is of the same order as the interatomic distance between the planes. Clear? So here if we consider all this, then this violates the basic assumption of Debye that put a question mark on the validity of this continuum theory, particularly in high frequency range. So further, if we see that these velocities, which are transverse velocity and longitudinal velocity in crystal, then these are independent of wavelength, which maybe it's not possible in all cases. Yeah. So from here we had evaluated the maximum Debye frequency, and further to determine about the specific heat, we consider the vibrational energy of crystal by using Planck's theory. So from Planck's theory, if we write the average energy of oscillator at temperature T, then from Planck's theory this average energy will be equal to, now see, from Planck's theory, the energy of an oscillator having frequency mu at a temperature T is given by, so this average energy will be equal to h nu over में e raised to power h nu over में k b t minus 1. Clear? So from this we can associate a harmonic oscillator of the same frequency with each vibrational mode, and thus the vibrational energy of crystal will be given by, if we determine the vibrational energy from this average energy, then this energy will be equal to the average energy associated with a with an oscillator of frequency nu at temperature T. Then if there are z nu and nu d are the number of possible number of vibrational modes, then total energy for crystal will be equal to average energy associated with a single vibrational mode and into the number of vibrational mode if we take the frequency from minimum to maximum, and this is from 0 to maximum Debye frequency. Clear? So let mark it as equation 4 and this as equation 5. Clear? Now substitute this equation 4 in equation 5, and also this equation means this value of z nu d nu, which is equals to 4 pi v to velocity cube in transfer mode and velocity cube in longitudinal mode into mu square d mu. So substitute these two values in this equation, we will get integration from 0 to mu d. This is h nu over exponential h nu over में kt minus 1 into, this is 4 pi v 2 over velocity cube into mu square d mu. Clear? So if we rearrange this equation, then this will be 4 pi v into 2 over velocity cube plus 1 over में velocity cube into this will become h nu cube over में exponential h nu over में k t minus 1 d mu, integration from 0 to mu d. This is the energy. Clear? So this equation will become 4 pi v 2 over में vt cube plus 1 over में velocity cube into h nu cube over में exponential h nu over kt minus 1, integration from 0 to mu d d nu. This is energy. Clear? So if we put this value here, see, if we put the value of 4 pi v 2 over velocity t cube plus 1 over velocity l cube, which will be equal to this. If we multiply, take this term to right hand side, then this equation will lead to this 4 pi v 2 over velocity cube in transfer mode and 1 over velocity cube in longitudinal mode is equals to 9n over में mu d cube. Clear? Now substitute the value of this term in this equation. Clear? So if we put this value in this equation, so this energy would be equal to 9n, and this h will come out over mu d cube, and taking integration from mu d म्यू क्यूब ओवर एक्सपोनेंशियल एच न्यू ओवर में के टी माइनस वन डी म्यू. So this is equals to 1 and let mark this as equation 6. Clear? So up to here we had evaluated the total energy of crystal. Now to solve this, let's take the approximation that put here value of h nu over में k b t is equals to x, and for if we put the maximum frequency then h nu mu d over में k b t is equals to xm. Clear? Now put these values in this equation, so we will get so from here we can determine this. I can write this as that h nu over में k b t is taken as x and h nu mu d k b t taken as x m. Clear? So from here if we find nu then this will be equal to k b t over में h into में x. So d nu will be equal to k b t over में h into में dx. Yeah. Now substitute all these values in equation 6. Means if you put this value nu d and these terms, then the energy will be equal to 9nh over में mu d cube into we put here mu cube which will be equal to kbt over में h. So take integration from 0. Now mu d there will be xm and here mu will be equal to kbt over में h whole cube over exponential x minus 1 into में d mu is k b t over में h into dx. Clear? So here x also. So energy will be equal to 9nh over में mu d cube. Take this term kbth and kbth. This is kbth cube and into kbth will become 4. Power 4 of kbt over में h. So outside there will be kbt over में h power 4 and integration from 0 to xm, and this integral will become x cube e raised to power x minus 1 dx. Yeah. Now we can write this as nh over में mu here we can write this in a more simplified way, that as we have considered the characteristic temperature theta E in Einstein theory, similarly here we consider the Debye temperature theta D. Clear? For this, if we write this equation as taking 9n, and if we write this equation like that k b t over में h mu d cube, let consider these terms. So h over में mu d cube into k b 4 t 4 over में h 4. So this will goes away and we can write it in cube k b cube t cube over में mu d cube into h cube, and from here we will get kbt. Clear? So this term will become kbt h mu d whole cube, और एक टर्म और है दिस इज kbt, और ये इंटेग्रल आ जाएगा साथ में xm एक्स क्यूब ओवर में ई रेज टू पावर एक्स माइनस 1 डी एक्स। क्लियर? तो हमारे पास ये क्या आ गई, टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ क्रिस्टल। तो जिस तरह से आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी में हमने करेक्टरिस्टिक्स टेम्परेचर इंट्रोड्यूस किया था विच वॉज थीटा ई, यहाँ हम क्या इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं, टर्म डिबाई टेम्परेचर, एंड दिस डिबाई टेम्परेचर थीटा डी, here if we introduce term Debye temperature this theta d, then this theta d is equals to h mu d over में k b। क्लियर? यहाँ से देखिए अगर इसे t से डिवाइड करें देन थीटा d ओवर में d विल बी h म्यू d ओवर में k b t। तो इस टर्म को अगर हम इस इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करें तो ये टर्म क्या बन जाएगी, दिस विल बी अगर हम इसे इन्वर्ट कर दें तो ये क्या होगा, t ओवर में थीटा d विल बी k बी टी ओवर में h म्यू d। तो इस टर्म को यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट करें तो टोटल एनर्जी किसके इक्वल आ जाएगी, दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 9n दिस टर्म k बी टी इंटू दिस t ओवर में थीटा d क्यूब and into this integral 0 we had introduced now this characteristic temperature, so from here this integral will vary from theta d to theta d over my t into x cube over e raised to power x minus 1 dx। so this is the total energy which we had obtained for crystal। Now if we make the derivative with respect to temperature making volume at constant, then we will get the specific heat। so specific heat will be curly E over में T at constant volume। so from this energy we can determine the specific heat। so specific heat CV will be equal to curly E over में curly T constant volume will be equal to 9n k b T over में theta D cube and integration from 0 to theta D over में T into e raised to power x x raised to power 4 over e raised to power x minus 1 square dx। if we take the derivative of this equation then we will get the specific heat for the solid। to make this equation simpler, let's write this CV is equals to this is equal to 3r theta d over में t into में fd। here we had introduced a Debye function and take that this number of atoms is equals to Na। now what is this Debye function, the function fd is called as Debye function which is equal to this fd is equals to 3t over में theta d 4 integral from 0 theta d over में t into e raised to power x x raised to power 4 e raised to power x minus 1 square dx। अगर हम इस एफ डी की वैल्यू को यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे तो हमें ये सेम इक्वेशन मिल जाएगी। तो यहाँ से हमने क्या बता दिया कि ये सी वी टर्म क्या बता रही है, स्पेसिफिक हीट फॉर दिस क्रिस्टल। so we had evaluated the specific heat with the help of Debye's approximation। now we consider this for the high and low temperature cases। so let's first discuss about the high temperature case। so let's discuss for the first case is at high temperature। Now if temperature is very high, then we had introduced term Debye temperature, which was equal to we see theta d over में t is equals to h mu d over में k b t. So if temperature is very high, then in that case this temperature would be very greater than theta d. Yeah. And we had evaluated the energy for total energy for crystal, which was equal to this equation. So from here, if this t is very greater than theta d, then this x will be very small. So if we expand this series, this denominator is e raised to power x minus 1, so we can write this in series form, that 1 x plus x square plus so on and minus 1. If x is very small, then we can ignore this higher term, so this will become 1 plus x minus 1. So 1 to 1 cancel and this will become equal to x. Now put this denominator in this equation. So energy, total energy for crystal will be equal to 9n kBT t over में theta d cube into integration from 0 to theta d over में t into x integration over this e raised to power x minus 1 term is equals to x into dx. So total energy will be equal to 9n kBT t over theta d cube. This will get cancel out, 0 to theta d over में t x square dx. ठीक है, तो अगर हम इसका इंटीग्रेशन ले, क्या आ जाएगा x क्यूब, और अपर लिमिट और लोअर लिमिट सब्स्टिट्यूट करें तो हमारे पास टर्म क्या आ जाएगी, के बी टी टी ओवर थीटा डी क्यूब इंटू दिस x क्यूब, इंटीग्रेशन विल बी x क्यूब ओवर में 3. सो अपर लिमिट सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे तो क्या आ जाएगा, थीटा डी ओवर में टी क्यूब इंटू 1/3. तो इस वैल्यू को यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट कीजिए तो ये टर्म क्या आ जाएगी, 1/3 थीटा डी ओवर में टी क्यूब. सो इस टर्म से ये टर्म कैंसिल एंड 3 2. तो हमारे पास टोटल एनर्जी एट हाई टेम्परेचर किसके इक्वल आ जाएगी, दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 3n kBT. Now if we make the derivative for this with respect to temperature, then we will get the specific heat, which will be equal to 3n kB, or here n kB will be 3R and this is CV. This will for the case if we consider n is equals to Na. So at high temperature the Debye theory obeys the Dulong एंड पेटिस लॉ, जैसे कि हमने आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी में भी देखा था, और क्लासिकल थ्योरी ऑफ डुलोंग पेटिट लॉ जब डिस्कस किया था, और हमने देखा था कि एट हाई टेम्परेचर स्पेसिफिक हीट फॉर सॉलिड्स किसके इक्वल था, 3R के, विच इज़ अ कॉन्स्टेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ टेम्परेचर. तो सेम रिजल्ट हमें क्लासिकल थ्योरी से मिले. इसी तरह जब हमने आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी डिस्कस की तो हमने वहाँ भी देखा कि हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज पर स्पेसिफिक हीट क्या है, इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ टेम्परेचर है और कॉन्स्टेंट है. इन सिमिलर वे डिबाय मॉडल ऑल्सो satisfy the results which were obtained from Dulong-Pettit law and from the Einstein theory. Clear? So it means कि जो हमने डिबाय मॉडल में कंटिन्यूम को कंसीडर किया है, दिस हैज़ नो मीनिंग इन हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज, बिकॉज हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज में जितनी जो हमने थ्योरी स्टडी की, तीनों थ्योरीज सेम रिजल्ट दे रही हैं. क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट वी विल डिस्कस द केस इन लो टेम्परेचर रेंज. अगर हम स्पेसिफिक हीट इन लो टेम्परेचर रेंज इवेलुएट करें तो वो किसके इक्वल होगी. तो यहाँ से देखिए सेकेंड केस at low temperature. Clear? If temperature is very low, then this temperature T would be very less than theta D. Clear? और अब अगर ये वैल्यू बहुत कम है तो आप यहाँ से देखिए, हमने एक्स एम किसके इक्वल लिया था, थीटा डी ओवर में टी, देन दिस विल अप्रोच टू इन्फिनिटी. Clear? So suppose if this approaches to 0, then this term will approach to infinity. Clear? So by taking this approximation, if we evaluate the total energy for crystal, then in that case, if we discuss this denominator, if this xm approaches to infinity, then this term will be equal to, energy will be equal to 9n kbt. this is t over में theta d cube and integration from theta d to t, this is x cube over में ex minus 1 dx. क्लियर? तो अब यहाँ अगर इस एनर्जी टर्म में हमें इस इंटेग्रल की वैल्यू पता हो तो हम टोटल एनर्जी इवेलुएट कर सकते हैं. क्लियर? तो अब यहाँ पर ये वैल्यू किसको अप्रोच कर रही है? इन्फिनिटी को. तो इंटेग्रल क्या आ जाएगा यहाँ, जो हमने एनर्जी लिखी, तो ये इक्वेशन यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगी? दिस विल बी 9n kbt t over में थीटा d cube. This integration will vary from 0 to infinity x cube e raised to power x minus 1 dx. Okay. Because this temperature is very less than theta d. Now how to evaluate this integral? If we solve this integral from contour integral, then this integration from 0 to infinity x cube over e raised to power x minus 1 dx will be equal to pi 4 over में 15. Now substitute this integral here. This 9n kbt t over में theta d cube into this pi 4 over में 15 is equal to energy. So if we write this will become 3 by 5 pi 4 n kb t 4 over में this theta d cube. This will the total energy obtained in low temperature range. Okay. Now if we determine the specific heat, which is curly E over में curly T, then this will be equal to, take the derivative of this, 4 will come outside, then 4 into 3 12 over में 5 pi 4 n k b over में theta d cube into में t cube. Yeah. So we can write this specific heat as 12 over में 5 pi 4 and this term is r over में theta d cube into में t cube. तो यहाँ से हमें क्या पता लगा कि स्पेसिफिक हीट किसके प्रोपोर्शनल है? टी क्यूब के प्रोपोर्शनल है. क्लियर? तो अगर अब हम एक्सपेरिमेंटल और थ्योरेटिकल रिजल्ट प्लॉट करें अकॉर्डिंग टू डिबाय मॉडल, तो हमारे पास क्या रिजल्ट आता है? सी वी एंड सॉरी हियर दिस इज टेम्परेचर एंड इफ वी प्लॉट दिस टर्म देन दिस विल बी इक्वल टू लाइक दिस, and theoretical and experimental result will match to each other. In low temperature range आप देखिए, अगर टेम्परेचर 0 को अप्रोच करेगा then specific heat will also approach to 0 and this decrease is proportional to T cube. जब हमने आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी स्टडी की थी तो आपने देखा था कि वहाँ जो वेरिएशन थी लो टेम्परेचर रेंज में और हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज में क्या डिफरेंस था? इन हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज, लो टेम्परेचर रेंज में वेरिएशन प्रोपोर्शनल एक्सपोनेंशियल डिक्रीज था, बट अगर हम एक्सपेरिमेंटली अगर हम CV की वैल्यू एवेलुएट करें तो CV का जो वेरिएशन है दैट वेरिएशन वाज प्रोपोर्शनल टू T क्यूब. तो आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी की क्या लिमिटेशन थी कि उसकी थ्योरेटिकल रिजल्ट और एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिजल्ट मैच नहीं कर रहे थे, बट अगर हम डिबाय मॉडल देखें तो डिबाय मॉडल की एक्सपेरिमेंटल और थ्योरेटिकल रिजल्ट क्या करते हैं? मैच करते हैं. क्लियर? सो दिस इज थीटा डी ओवर में डी, और अगर हम आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी में देखा था तो यहाँ इस तरह से था कि हाई टेम्परेचर रेंज में रिजल्ट सेम है, बट लो टेम्परेचर रेंज में क्या प्रॉब्लम थी कि लो टेम्परेचर रेंज में आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी में थ्योरेटिकल रिजल्ट और एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिजल्ट मैच नहीं कर रहे थे. आइंस्टाइन थ्योरी ने ये तो एक्सप्लेन किया कि अगर टेम्परेचर 0 को अप्रोच कर रहा है देन स्पेसिफिक हीट विल ऑल्सो अप्रोच टू 0, बट दिस डिक्रीज वॉज according to this decrease was very fast and was the exponential decay, but experimental result indicates that this CV is proportional to T cube. So this decrease is now proportional to T cube. And now according to Debye model, experimental result and theoretical result both matches with each other. Okay. So this was all about the Debye's approximation. So this also proves the validity of this approximation sufficiently in low temperature range. So this is all about the Debye's model of lattice specific heat, and there are also some limitation of this Debye model. First limitation of Debye model is that Debye had considered it as a continuum model which is valid only in low frequencies, means which is valid for only long wavelengths. Clear? And also Debye had considered that total number of possible modes are 3n. So this is also difficult to justify as the solid is considered to be elastic continuum which could possess infinite number of frequencies. So this is also limitation of Debye model, that it had considered the total number of vibrational modes equal to 3n. And according to that, Debye had made assume that there will be a cutoff frequency in high frequency range and defined it as this highest frequency as Debye frequency. And this Debye frequency is same for both longitudinal and transverse mode. But this is difficult to justify that because velocity of transverse wave and velocity of longitudinal waves are different, so their cutoff frequency must also be different. But Debye had made an approximation that this cutoff frequency for transverse mode and longitudinal mode are same. If I draw this, then this approximation indicates that if we take frequency here and Z nu here, so this is for longitudinal and this is for transverse, but the cutoff frequency means this highest frequency is same for longitudinal and both for transverse mode. Clear? So this is also a limitation, that if velocity for transverse and velocity for longitudinal mode are different, then their cutoff frequencies, this mu d means highest frequency, possible frequency mode must also be different. So this is also a limitation of Debye model. Also, Debye had considered this characteristics temperature which is defined by theta d. This is independent of temperature, but if we found experimentally that it somewhat depend upon the temperature, approximately up to 10%. It is not totally independent of temperature, this characteristics temperature. Also, this theory has not considered about the crystalline nature of solids, and this theory is not valid to those crystals that have more than one type of atom. So this is also a limitation of this Debye model. And one of limitation of this Debye model is that it completely ignores the interaction between the atoms and also the contribution of electrons to the specific heat. So this is also a limitation of this Debye model, that it had ignored the interaction between atoms and the contribution of electrons to the specific heat. So this is all about the lattice vibrations. So up to now we had in lattice vibrations we had discussed about classical theory of lattice specific heat, Einstein theory, then Debye model, and from approximation we had evaluated that this specific heat results which matches with the experimental results. So theoretical results given by Debye model matches with the experimental result which we obtain for any solid, any crystalline material. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you, students.